So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for Ethereum to do, and I'm going to be buying. I'm going to have all my cash, my US cash that I hold cash. I'm going to hold it in Ethereum from here on out. If Ethereum comes back down here, even if it breaks lower, I'm still going to convert all my cash to Ethereum because I think Ethereum is going to perform extremely well in the coming days.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more now. Let's just get right to it. Okay, so let's take a look at the price chart here. And for those who are watching this video for the first time, this is a good glimpse to what's going on, what I do have primarily in my portfolio right now. And seeing the price of Bitcoin right now, roughly around the $70,000 mark. Ethereum is around the 2,500. We're seeing the landscape of what's happening with its Sol and XRP, Doge, Casper, and SHIB. These are the tokens that most likely will do damage in the bull run because the Bitcoin halving is going to be happening in just a few days. And when that happens, we know what's going to happen with different prices. There's going to be a tremendous amount of price movement. Now, for those of you that watched the clip in the beginning, that was Da Vinci saying that he is now going to start putting his money on Ethereum. If you guys know Da Vinci, his money goes where he think it will actually has the greatest return, and he has a long history bringing up and talking about Bitcoin. He has called it. It has been proven where a lot of people doubted him that Bitcoin was not going to turn out to what it actually is today. And we have seen it come to part, and it's actually going to go even further. Bitcoin most likely, again, if it doesn't hit 100,000, is going to come very, very close. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see what's going to happen around the Bitcoin halving, which is going to happen in just a few days. So Ethereum right now, again, being the focal point of Da Vinci right now, that he's going to take just about the cash that he has on a lot of the different players in the decentralized platform and put it on Ethereum and pretty much set it and forget it, is to let you know, be expecting a lot of videos coming from Da Vinci, Jeremy Da Vinci, about Ethereum, because now his interest is there. He is totally convinced that this is actually going to be the next big catalyst compared to Bitcoin. So I advise you guys, get it now. Get as much Ethereum as you possibly can. Not financial advice. You guys see me doing a consecutive amount of videos every other day in reference to Ethereum because I am building my bag. I am looking for a 10-year plan. And if you guys are not on this train, I suggest that you do get on, because this might be the second coming of you potentially making money and seeing your Ethereum portfolio price action go as high as where Bitcoin is in the next couple of years. That is possible, ladies and gentlemen. But that's not what I want to talk about. On top of all the things that are happening to Ethereum right now, Ethereum giant Uniswap is getting hit with an SEC lawsuit. And they actually got warned. So the SEC has been investigating leading Ethereum DEX for years. Back in roughly 2001, the Wall Street Journal reported that the regulators were looking into Uniswap, launching a probe into how the exchange, which lets users trade directly with each other in a peer-to-peer fashion, and intermediary work on how it marketed to users. So they really did not like the fact that, Ethereum, the way which how it started, it was not a fair launch. They did have investors that actually put their money in. But the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has sent a Wells notice to Uniswap Labs. The company said Wednesday, warning the firm behind the Ethereum decentralized exchange DEX that it will face a lawsuit over security charges. Now, the SEC has only declared Bitcoin right now to be a commodity. A few months ago, or let's just say a few years ago, they declared Ethereum to be a commodity as well. And, they wanted every exchange, including Coinbase, that everything other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, they need to stop offering those on their platform. Now, how do they expect the crypto exchange, centralized exchange, to actually function if this is the main of which they make their fees to actually operate? So you guys need to really pay attention to this. For those of you that don't know, is that the United States government and most other countries are cracking down on crypto because they see it actually as hedging against the dollar. They don't want you to have your money that is not regulated. They want it to be taxed. Yes, there are a lot of unscrupulous things that happen. There are people do money laundering and all that stuff. Yes, but I think we should be responsible for the money that we make. There shouldn't be regulation. Pay your fair share of taxes. If you live in a country, do not skip on your taxes. Pay that. That is the law. But if you actually are trying to make money, they shouldn't tell you how to make your money. Now, when it comes to cashing out, yes, pay your taxes. But now for the centralized exchanges, they see volume that are coming in with all of these different crypto tokens that meet their criterias. And a lot of those tokens, based on the Ripple ruling that crypto is considered a commodity, I am not sure why the SEC is constantly beating this dead horse and going back and forth with this saga that they want to go after a lot of crypto. I mean, this is a travesty, and it's going to be ongoing. It's going to cost a lot of unnecessary money to be spent when they can actually go after, like FTX, what they did with Sam Bankman-Fried, and find those CEOs and all those other people that started crypto companies or are about to start these different tokens that have rugged on people. Go after those persons in different countries and let's log them up. Uniswap products comes with U.S. laws, and have tweeted, "We welcome a sensible regulations for crypto and a clear rule of the law that we expect in the U.S., not arbitrary enforcement and continue the abuse of power. Uniswap Lab is prepared to fight against this abuse, and we are confident we will win." So the amount of else that Gary is actually piling up, the list is going to be long. But all I can say as a stress of caution here is that the minute the SEC wins one major case as it pertains to crypto and the rules and regulations, I think the law is actually going to change, and then they're going to have their way. If this spot ETF is not approved by the deadline date, I think it's roughly May 23rd, if we don't know when that decision actually is delayed, most likely they can come back and say they delay it. And let's say that time does come, and let's just say they say, hey, Ethereum is classified as a security. If that happens, will that damage Ethereum? No, because it didn't really affect crypto in no shape and no form back then. But people will still buy Ethereum. The only disadvantage is that it may not get that big pump like what Bitcoin is seeing right now to 70,000, because it would not be added to a big hedge funds investment tool to provide that on their clients' portfolio. And if that is not there, it will have an impact on the Ethereum price. That is just factual. There's no ifs, ands about that, because what that will produce is volume. And that would bring in a lot of new investors that would want to get a part or get a piece of Ethereum to be able to make money at the end of the day, and to be able to see a rate of return. And at the same time, that money will in turn help build the Ethereum enterprise to allow the adoption to take shape, as Vitalik has talked about, that he sees this as a 10-year plan. There is nothing that we know of publicly that Ethereum is doing wrong, unless the SEC knows something that is not being shared to the public. But from what we see on public viewing, Ethereum is actually doing something that's really, really legal. We see Bitcoin is moving, and I can assure you this: if Satoshi Nakamoto was alive, the United States would have gone after him as well. It's just that the Bitcoin is running as a community type of coin. There's no one to be held accountable, and as a result, it's free reign. It can move around as freely as it is. So this is what I bring to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like what I'm saying, go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Let's get this out to everybody. Let's get the word out about to Ethereum to your friends, your family. Get them into getting Ethereum on their portfolio, because in about 10 plus years, Ethereum is going to be the next talk. Bitcoin is already going to be going to Epsilon. It's going to go very, very far. Bitcoin will be as close to 200,000 next year, this particular time. And we will remember the 30,000, the 50, the 70,000 as the new low, and 100,000, 150,000 being the new low. It is going to be the future. And this is the reason why I'm extremely excited that I purchased Bitcoin at $16,000, when I thought to myself that might have been one of the dumbest investment I've made, because I could have used that money to buy on something else. Meanwhile, everybody is saying I should have diversified that amount spent in the token. And it turned out that I was right, that that investment is actually yielding me a significant return. And I'm going to repeat that same situation as it pertains to Ethereum. And I'm going to prove that. And I'm actually going to rake in even more money than I'm bringing in with Bitcoin. So this is what I want to share with you guys today. You know, this is the breaking news right now, that they're going to now go after Uniswap. And I hope you guys are paying attention to this particular news, because this is actually something really, really huge. And we really hope that they can fight this. The Ethereum Foundation and on the blockchain, their reserve is over $50 billion. And I know for sure that Uniswap has money as well. I don't know exactly how much money they have in reserve, but they are going to go after this full force. They're going to most likely get a top-notch legal team to go ahead and handle this, just as Coinbase did it, just as Ripple did it. And we're going to see this all the way through. So this is what I'm going to bring to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.